Hello everyone, my name is Edoggz and welcome back to the channel. First I want to say thank you to all the people who have subscribed to this channel. No matter if you're watching the toy hunts or you're watching the reviews, very soon we're going to be opening up a new channel for gaming. We're going to start with home consoles and we're going to move up to PC. And that is going to be in the next few weeks. But we're going to be talking about the iGear PP05W, which stands for Weapon Specialist, which is their iteration of their version of G1 Ironhide. So as you can see, this is the way they went on depicting the character. And right now I have it in a modified transformation, if you will. Normally these panels are supposed to be here to give them much cleaner waist and a cleaner midsection, like in the cartoon. The color is a nice burgundy, picked out in silver. We have the bright silver on the face, mixed with the dull metal silver on the chest. Same thing on the license plate. It's broken up in black on the biceps, the hands, the guns, the windows, the feet. We have chrome on these heel spurs. On the back, we have this chrome face guard on the front clip of the vehicle. And be careful of these little notches because they do break off. And if those break off, it will not lock together as well. Another thing to note is they decided to put the wheels on the back. I should say on the inside of the front clip rather than it being on the hip section, if you will. And the same thing on the back. Now we're going to describe that once we get into vehicle mode. So let's get some comparisons. Now normally it's meant to fall into the Chug lineup. So we have this Robots in Disguise Mirage. But if you wanted to, you can put it in your masterpiece section as well. And here it is from the side. Let's say give it an angle. Give it an angle. Do the same on the other side. Look at the backpacks and the difference of the backpack. Just doing the splits. That side. One more time. Kind of give you that range, and that is about it. So articulation is straighten the arm out. You can go about that far on the arm. There's a swivel at the bicep. There's also another swivel at the hand, at the wrist, I should say. If we bring this down, these little, I don't know what you would call this. I don't know if you want to call that a cape, but these little panels can come up and you can bring those forward like that, or you can bring it onto your arm like a shield. They got this idea from the Hunt of the Decepticons Grapple and Inferno. And there's wrist articulation. Not too much because it's going to bump into the back. Same thing on the other side. The legs, we can bring this panel up. Bringing this leg up like so. That's as far as it's going to get. Bring it down on the knee, which is nowhere near 90. But it's fine for what it is because this thing right here, this panel obstructs it. And that's the only thing that departs from the original cartoon design is these are not supposed to be there. Other way, just bring this all the way back. And you can bring the leg back like that. There is a thigh rotation. It's very tight. There's a foot articulation. You can bring this all the way back. But it's meant for transformation all the way forward. There's a little bit of wiggle room in the feet. And I think that's about it. So let's get into the transformation. Now, normally I would have the box, showcase the box, I don't have it at the moment, along with the 2 trays of weapons that come with it. Also don't have that. So this is just like a bare bones type of video. And we have this post, this the 3mm post that goes into his hands, and it also goes into the vehicle mode. So there's no color for like detail or give it breakup. So that's the front, that's one side, and that is the other side, like so. And it folds up. Just bring the nose of the gun down, flip it over, and it rests there. We'll come back to that later. So for transformation, we're going to start with something easy. We're going to start with the wind vane. Bring that out like so. You take the head and you want to rock it back like so. And you want to feed it through these 2 things in the middle. So you just feed it through. And what happens next is that you have these 4 little five holes here. And you have these 5 notches. So there's 4 on here and there's 1 underneath the neck. And just flip it over like that. Next, you want to take these panels. You want to bring this up, and you want to turn it all the way to the front. Same thing on the side. Bring this panel, bring it all the way to the front, like that. We're going to get that ready. We're going to bring the arms out, like so. Now, before we go any further, we have to get these side panels out. So they didn't design it to fit, like flip all the way back, like on a ratchet, or maybe on like these little larger ratchet kind of deals. You just kind of have to maneuver it ever so slightly until you can get it from out here. You know, just do a little bit. Don't try to force it. And it clips into the side. Same thing on the side. You just want to bring it back. Like that. And it tabs into this side. We'll come back to that. Now we're going to rest these here for a second. And we want to do a 160 of the wind vane and the windshield. So all you have to do is turn this way or your other way. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter which. There's no correct way. So you have something like that. Next, we have to start with the legs. So you take this panel right here, and you want to bring it outwards, and you want to pass it through the inside leg. So you need to feed it through the inside leg. So you just flip it like this, and just feed it all the way through. Now sometimes it gets caught, but you just have to feed it into the other side. Like that. Same thing on the side. So you take this panel, bring it outwards, and you want to feed it through like this. Because it's on this armature here. So let me see. Bring that down. Feed it over like that. So you have that done. Next, I'm going to take this door, flip it open. So you have almost the back portion of the van ready. Same thing on the other side. Just flip that open. You take the heel spur, you want to bring it all the way back until it stops. Take the foot, do the same thing, bring that all the way back until it stops. Now these panels, if it hasn't done it, just bring this down. Same thing on the other side, bring this back. If you haven't already, take the foot and bring that back. Like that, like so. Now to manage this piece, you have to turn it around on top of the ball joint because it needs to be oriented like this. Let's check the other side. Yeah, so we just have to spin it around on the ball joint if it hadn't already. Like that. So it should be like this. We'll get back to that. Now we want to bring the back portion up like so. I'm gonna push down the leg. I'm gonna do that again so this way you can see it. Alright, so we have this bottom portion. You want to swing up. You want to go in here and you want to, let's see how I'm going to do that. You want to move it such in a way that it collapses. It has to collapse down like that. Make sure. Sometimes you hear a click, sometimes you don't. And you should have something like this. Now we're going to keep this up. We're going to peg these two together. There's a hole here and there's a post right here where my finger is. And you just marry those two together. And then this clips in together like so, like that. So that's the back done. And this is what the kneecaps used to be. Bring those back. Now we're going to bring this up on this piece right here. So it just separates from the top like that. We're going to fix the wheels. Just fold out. Same thing on the other side. They just fold out. And what we have to do is we have to marry the front to the back. So we take this piece, we bring it forward. It should be on this side. Take this piece, bring it forward. It should be on this side. Now we want to take the armature. There's going to be a little area right here. We're going to fold the arm like this, and you want to bring it up, and you want to fold it in on itself like that. So this piece should be on the top. Same thing on the other side. Let's turn it around. We're on the right side. So you take this way, you push it in. Let's see, bring it up on this armature. Like that. Like that. So we're going to bring in the arms, and you should have unlocked these mirrors because they're going to get in the way. So you bring in your arms like so. Make sure this is down. Just bring it in. And you just peg this together. Like that. Don't worry about the wind vane. It's always going to come apart. Just come back to it. Same thing on the other side. Just bring this in. Like so. The window is going to be filling in that little groove it came out of. Bring that down. Move this forward just a little bit because it doesn't seem like it's not plugged in. Yeah, there we go. And you just peg these two together. Like that. Clip it together. And the head would rest in this little cavity, so you're good. Now the hands. You want to rotate them this way. So this way, this matches where these little vents are at. Same thing on the other side. Now this could be a little tricky with the legs, but we're going to see what we can do. Now you're supposed to feed these arms into this cavity. And what you do is you bring this up. You bring the lower thigh down as you bring it up, like this. So it should be like this, just like this. And you want to squeeze. Now, just making sure there's enough clearance. And this is the tricky part of the transformation, because sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't. Let's try the other side. Just gotta kind of manage it until it plugs together. Like that. It took a little doing, but you can get it. And make sure these are on the inside. Plug it in like that. Now you take these pieces and you want to fold them up like that, like that. All of this clips in together. Give it a good squeeze. Now they're supposed to plug into this inside thing. I think I got it. Yep, I think I got it. Just gotta. Yep, here we go. So we're almost home. So you take these wheels, flip them out. Take these wheels, flip them out. Take this gun, goes into this post. And it goes into like this direction. And here you have your Nissan Onebox Vanette, which is a smaller version of a Cherry Vanette from Nissan. We'll show you a comparison. Just bring these down. And it's nice. It's really nice. They have rubber tires, chrome hubcaps. Windshields are, the rear view mirror is painted in silver. Same thing on the other side. You can manage those any way you want. So yeah, so let's do another comparison. So first, we have Masterpiece Bumblebee. yellow on this one is a little brighter than this one. If you want something a little bigger, here is tracks. Also another masterpiece. Give you a comparison this way. If that doesn't work, let's bring in Blue Street from the back, from the other side. And we have one more. We have the masterpiece version. So you can actually see it's a little smaller. Now on this one, there's supposed to be like a panel here separating these windows, where this is actually the real thing. It's only 2 panels. It's supposed to be 3 panels. But yeah, that, here it is from the front. This is from the other side. And there it is from the back. And there you have it. So let me bring them all in real quick. We're going to put that one on the outside. We're going to put Bumblebee in the middle. Let's put Tracks back here. And Blue Street on the corner. So there you go, to give you a sense of scale. Turn it this way. And that's about it. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, give it a subscribe. Give me suggestions, comments. It's helpful to improve this channel, and I will see you in the next video. And oh, by the way, before we end, let's bring in one more thing. This will be our next piece we're going to be doing in the upcoming video. This is going to be a 3-parter. We're going to do all 3 separately, and from there on, I'm going to let you know what I'm going to be doing next. So thank you for watching, and have a good day.